everyone, let's dive into the word. Today we see the Pharisees not being too happy when they saw Jesus and his disciples going into the field of grain to collect food, and they were actually breaking it and eating it during the Sabbath. And to the Pharisees, that was a total no-no, because that was against the ritual laws of, keeping the holy Sabbath and not working on the Sabbath. And the Pharisees had so many laws that hindered them from so many things, and there was so many rules that had to be followed, and they were not too happy when they saw Jesus and the disciples doing the very opposite thing. And how Jesus responded was basically reminding them that the ritual laws should not supersede human need, should not supersede the demands of charity. It should not supersede our love for another person. And that's what basically God is all about. He's all about love. And the Pharisees, in trying to really observe and keep the laws, probably out of love for God as well, they were doing the very thing that God actually intends for us to do. And I was just thinking of how that relates to us. We can so easily fall into that similar trap. We may have intention of wanting to do something good, or wanting to be able to honor God, or honor the people around us. But sometimes based on our experiences, based on different things, every day we are receiving so much of information, or we're getting overflow of information through the different things that we see on the media, through our friends, through the experiences, and how that leaves us with different emotions, the habits that we also engage in. All these things actually shape our mindset. It shapes our judgments of things, of people. And sometimes we can arrive at certain judgments of faith and morality, which can actually deviate us very, very far away from God's truth, what God really intends for us to do. And from that deviation of God's truth, sometimes we may not be loving God, loving others, loving ourselves in the way that actually God intends for us to love. So I'd like to invite you, dear brothers and sisters, to be open to seeking God, to hear God speak to us, and being open to change our opinions, bring those thoughts that we have to God, and ponder if sometimes we have been overly attached to our own opinions and not willing to see the opinion of what actually God intends for us. Sometimes that can come through prayer time. Sometimes that can also come through the interactions that we have with another person. So being open to thinking about what we're thinking, and seeing if there's any way that God wants us to change. I would say that if something brings us peace, joy, charity, if it helps us love another person better, most likely those thoughts or those mindsets are in union with God. But if it's something that if a particular way of thinking brings burdensome, it brings confusion, it brings contention, frustration, it brings disunity, it hurts another person, then maybe we gotta step back humbly and re-examine our convictions that we have. Maybe we're just being too harsh, and maybe we have put on a wrong kind of mindset. There's a popular saying that our lives move in the direction of our strongest thoughts. Basically, our mindsets that we have, the sort of mindset that we have, actually direct how we act. It directs how we eventually then feel as well about a particular situation. So take the time to ponder, to sit with God, and ask God for that openness of heart to be able to freely really follow him, God's laws, and which will allow us, to freely love God, love others, and love ourselves as well. I pray that you, for all of you brothers and sisters, that that all of us will have that transformation in our lives to be able to become more and more like God, and to be able to witness to others from that as well. God bless you all. Take care.